This is the story of Flight 19. On December 5, 1945, 6 torpedo bombers took off from the U.S. Naval Air Station in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Their destination was the Bahamas. On board were 14 men, all of them experienced pilots, and none of them had any mechanical issues with their planes. But shortly after takeoff, the pilots reported that they were having trouble with their compasses. They requested a course correction from ground control and were given one, but they never followed it. Instead, they flew straight into the ocean and disappeared. Now, you might be thinking this is an episode of Lost in the Bermuda Triangle, but this happened before the Bermuda Triangle was even a thing. It was until 1950 that the United States Board of Geographic Names officially named the area the Bermuda Triangle. So what happened to Flight 19? Well, that's the mystery. There are no answers, just theories. Some say the pilots got lost and were flying in bad weather. Others say they were victims of foul play. And when I say foul play, I don't mean some disgruntled spouse or jealous lover. I mean something much more sinister, like an alien abduction. And there are a lot of people who believe this is exactly what happened. One man in particular is convinced he can prove it. His name is Ryan Skinner, and he's the founder of the Center for UFO Studies. In a recent interview, he stated that he believes the pilots of Flight 19 were taken by extraterrestrials. Why? Because according to Skinner, there are 3 main reasons why the Navy covered up what really happened that day. No. 1. They didn't want to admit that their planes could simply vanish without a trace. No. 2. They didn't want people to know that the pilots were experienced and in good working order. And no. 3. They didn't want anyone to know that the Navy had been tracking something unusual in the sky that day. Now, before you dismiss his theory as the rantings of a madman, consider this. Since the incident, the Navy has never released the full report. What they have said is that the pilots probably got lost and flew into the ocean. But if that were true, why wouldn't they have found any wreckage? Even today, not one piece of debris from Flight 19 has ever been recovered. As for the men themselves, well, we know their bodies were never found. But then again, we can't say for sure that they were even on that flight. According to some sources, the Navy quietly removed them from the manifest. Coincidence or cover-up? You decide. What do you think happened to Flight 19? Let me know in the comments below. And if you want to learn more about the mysterious Bermuda Triangle, click the link in the description.